Welcome to CSBJ Radio. CSBJ Radio is the premier online business talk radio show in the Southeast. CSBJ proactively connects, informs, and engages its listeners in all aspects of small business. Discover the entrepreneur in you with CSBJ Radio. Now, here's your host, Greg Wilson.
Good evening. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of CSBJ Radio. I am your host, Greg Wilson, the owner and publisher of Connections Small Business Journal. You can find us online at www.connectionssbj.com. We utilize Facebook, of course. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/connectionssbj. If you're interested in advertising opportunities, feel free to give us a call, 706-289-7863. Today's podcast is very special. Why? Because it comes on the tail end of a mixer that we had today with Gwinnetta Wright with Reach for Your Dreams. Gwinnetta, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you, Greg?
Doing well. What do you feel about tonight's mixer?
I think it was great. I think we made a lot of connections. It was very, inspiring to see so many new business owners out there coming to try to network and learn more about small business. Exactly. So I think it was excellent.
Exactly. I appreciate that. You are the CEO of Reach for Your Dreams. Reach for Your Dreams was very gracious to host the event for us tonight, and we thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But let's talk just a little bit tonight about Reach for Your Dreams. Give us the background about Reach for Your Dreams, and maybe your goals, your missions, the successes that you've already experienced with Reach for Your Dreams.
Reach for Your Dreams is one of the businesses that I oversee. It's very dear to my heart because it involves bridging the gap in the community. Reach for Your Dream Inc. is on a mission to support and inspire children, the youth, adults, and even individuals with disabilities to reach for their dreams. And we'll do this by building relationships in the community to provide services and community activities so that we can mentor people in life skills, organizational development, self-improvement, and transitional coaching.
Okay.
And as we're teaching and growing and supporting others in reaching for their dream, we have our own ultimate dream as well.
Okay.
And our ultimate dream is to be able to build a domestic violence program within our organization where we help individuals that have dealt with domestic violence transition out of that circumstance.
Okay, very good, very good. Some of the things that you mentioned about your services and what you're looking to do with Reach for Your Dreams. I mean, you actually talked about some of those even tonight, about even how important, small business is, and Reach for Your Dreams is definitely, I know for a fact, is there to try to inspire individuals to do just that. A lot of people, Gwinnetta, I believe, think about being a small business that say, hey, it would be a wonderful idea if this, that, and the other. So how is Reach for Your Dreams actually going about actually inspiring people to step out? Maybe they need to step out their comfort zone.
Well, definitely. We're serving as a support system to them. One thing that I have learned over the years as a business owner is that a lot of times, a lot of people have a dream, but because they don't have the support and the knowledge that they need to attain that dream, they kind of shy away from it. And so within the organization, even though I'm an entrepreneur and that's a strong thing that I would be an advocate for within the organization, it really doesn't matter what your dream is. We're going to network and build relationships so that people can learn from each other. And of course we'll do that by the normal things, by having workshops and having events, and then of course through our community outreach.
Exactly. I was looking at even your website earlier, looking at the different services, and for those of you who are listening to us via this podcast, I would strongly encourage you just to take a look at Reach for Your Dreams. That is, and I'll go ahead and give out the web address if you don't mind at this time. Reach for Your Dreams, www.reach4, that is the number 4, Your Dreams, and Dreams ends with Z. All right, so Reach for Your Dreams with a Z.org. And take a look at their vision statement, take a look at their services. I mean, Reach for Your Dreams offers tutoring for children, young adults, mentoring programs, And are your mentoring programs even similar to Big Brothers, Big Sisters?
We are trying to develop something similar to that.
Very good.
We will, with the younger kids, we'll do more sort of group mentoring with them as far as like having events to teach them different things. With the older kids, we will have volunteers to assist with them, but it will be more so not maybe a one-on-one, but maybe one mentor with 2 or 3 other, kids,
right.
and then mentoring them as a peer group. And then as an adult, we will develop adults in different professions that will probably serve as a mentor for adults who might just now be figuring out what they want to do in life.
Exactly.
And somebody they can follow and ask questions
right
to.
One thing that I really liked about what I was reading on your website is the life skills and career development.
Oh, definitely.
That program that you have, which is designed to guide individuals 16 and older into maintaining life skills and developing skills and career development, like you just mentioned.
Exactly.
I think that is a missed market or a missed target for our teens.
I think so too. I think schools do an excellent job on educating our kids, but I think that it takes a little bit more in order to teach them exactly about life skills. Around 16, you're getting ready to get out of high school, so you need to be aware of the important things about your credit scores, like how important it is. People ever heard this saying, credit is better than money? You definitely need to know that because you got to be able to maintain your credit.
Right.
Teaching them about how to budget their money and where their money is allocated to as far as, living and maintaining their households or maintaining just what they're responsible for,
right.
And still being able to live. Also teaching them about home ownership at an early age so that they know that when they get to a place where they're trying to be out on their own, that they have an option, whether they want to rent or buy. I do taxes as well. So another thing that I recognize as far as doing taxes is, we go get these jobs and we have so many withholdings taking out our taxes, and then out of our we don't have enough withholdings taken out, and then we come file our taxes, especially single people, then we wondering why we owe. So teaching them at a young age what all of that means, and those are what life skills are considered, And we'll have other things too, as far as cooking and peer pressure and a whole lot of things.
Right. I saw some other things that you had listed, the anti-bullying campaigns that you guys have talked about and done in the past. Of course, the peer pressure, dealing with drugs and alcohol, and definitely even what I like even is the health and wellness side of Reach for Your Dream. I mean, it's just amazing to see you guys are offering these different services, to our youth.
We do.
And adults.
We try to. I know during spring break this year, we took a day in the park and we had a trainer come out and work with the kids in the park and do different activities so that, to teach them about good healthy eating and exercising and how important it is. So, we try to do different things. We have had career day where they can come in. We had different people in different professions talk to the kids about different careers. They did an activity trying to figure out and show us what they want to be. So, we try our best to do whatever we can to mold them in the right direction and to make them feel like they have someone they can turn to.
Very good, very good. And of course, with connections, I'm a very strong advocate for small business. So, of course, I know I was excited about everything else that you guys are doing, but one thing that is powerful to me that I see is the dreamettes and the dreamers. As I look at that, it's very good to see Reach for Your Dreams. The dreamettes, those that consist of women, of all ages, seeking to achieve and instill a dream in other individuals. Can you talk just a little bit about that?
Well, we didn't want to, when we created Reach for Your Dream, we didn't want to deal with just a certain sets, or a certain age group. We felt like, everybody have dreams, and a lot of times, as adults, we have dreams, but we feel like because we might have had kids or got married young, or we might not even have the finances or the time, that our dreams are dead. So we, decided that we can serve as a support group to adults as well, as far as teaching them, how to reach for their dreams. And like you said, small business, of course, that is dear to my heart as well, because I'm an entrepreneur. Right. So I'm definitely an advocate for that. But, one thing I have noticed is that a lot of small business owners just go in business because they have a passion. Exactly. They don't go in business with the knowledge of knowing how to run a business. Right. So what we would do, especially with small business owners, as we grow, I would have different workshops, basically telling people from A to Z how to start a small business, giving them pointers on the things to look for when you're starting a business, teaching them about branding, marketing, budgeting. Exactly. How to find a good business location. Things that are essential to you. How to get great marketing pieces. Right. Teach them how important a business card is, and how important, unfortunately, a cell phone is. Exactly. So, and not to add, how important a website is. Right. Right. So, a lot of times, we don't have people to teach us those different things, and so Reach for Your Dreams, those are the types of things that we will teach to entrepreneurs, inspiring and existing, the things that they need to know to attain their business, to run it.
Right. Very good. I think that tonight, was proof, that is definitely needed in our small business community. And we know that going out of there are other groups and organizations out there, but I was just very excited for us to have, I know we've talked about it for a very long time, but we finally pulled the trigger on it, and I truly believe tonight was the first step, in even helping people to continue to reach for their dreams,
Exactly.
And with connections, just to be another way through Reach for Your Dreams that they're able to do this.
I agree, and I think that we have started, and I just think that, in order for us to bridge this gap in the community, that I'm always saying that we're about, that it's going to take things like this in order to make that happen. And not only just to do them every now and then, I think it's going to be very important that we stay consistent in it. Exactly. So that people do feel like they have somewhere to turn, somewhere to go. A lot of times, and that's a problem with a lot of organizations, we do a lot of things, but we're not consistent in it. And consistency is so important in anything that you're doing. So I think we started something. I think it was a great turnout. I think we had some good people. I think we learned a lot. They learned a lot.
Exactly.
And, I'm just looking forward to the next one.
Very good. Very good. But before we go, I know we posed a question. We had the open discussion tonight about, some of the challenges that the different small business owners were facing. And, a few people spoke up and listed their challenges. And, you and I tonight, and even with the help of some of those that were in attendance, actually helped these individuals, to try to overcome those challenges. All right, but let's bring it inside the room where we're in right now. What advice, if you will, for someone that is facing a challenge, no matter what that challenge is? Because again, people think that, hey, I have a business license now, and hey, I'm finally, I'm the CEO of company X, and they sit down, Gwinnetta, and don't really work to grow their business. So we know that there are challenges there, but what advice, I guess that's really what I want tonight, but what advice would you give to anyone, no matter the stage that they are in their business, the infancy stage, the growth stage, what advice would you give to any small business owner out there?
I think the most important advice that I can give to anyone is to never give up. As a small business owner, you will face many challenges. You will have a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but you just have to be able to maintain and to continue to see what your vision is. Right. You will need to get, support outside of just yourself. Network with like-minded people. Exactly. And just really live. Know that you're gonna make mistakes, and your mistakes is just gonna make you better, teach you great lessons, and help you move to the next level. And that's pretty much it. It's like staying faithful know that everything that you're doing is always going to be a sacrifice. And again, never give up.
Very good, very good. How do we get in contact with you?
Okay, you can get in contact with me again by going to our website at www.reach4yourdreams with the Z at the end of dreams.org. You can like us on Facebook and inbox me under Reach for Your Dreams Inc. You also can stop by our office that's located at 3604 Macon Road, Suite 2, right by the Dairy Queen. Or you can give me a call at 762-359-0453.
0453. Again, we appreciate you so much, Gwinnetta, opening up the house today, if you will, and allowing us to have our mixer here again. Great turnout, great advice was given to people tonight. And again, for those of you who are listening to us via the podcast, let's check out this website, www.reachforyourdreams.org. It's very imperative, even tonight, that we discuss the importance of supporting each other. And again, let's support Gwinnetta Wright with everything that she's doing with Reach for Your Dreams. Again, Gwinnetta, we thank you so much.
Thank you, Greg.